Losing a pet is like losing a piece of your heart. If you're struggling with grief, you're not alone. At mydogdied.com, we understand the pain and are here to support you. Visit us today and find comfort, guidance, and a community that cares. We received a letter from someone who has lost their pet and have allowed us to share their story so that it will help other listeners deal with the loss of their pet. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. Hello, friends. Don Barnes here. Sometimes a letter arrives that feels like a quiet breeze, carrying both sorrow and sweetness in equal measure. That's how I felt reading the one from Mia in Oceanside, California. She lost her beloved Jasper, an 18-year-old Bichon Frise, to meningitis. Let me read you her words. Dear Don, my name is Mia. I'm 34, and I live in Oceanside. 3 weeks ago, I said goodbye to my best friend in the world, Jasper. He was with me for 18 years. 18. I got him when I was just a teenager, trying to find my way through high school acne and heartbreak. My parents got him for me after I begged and begged. He was the size of a snowball, all puff and tumble, and from the moment he licked my nose, I knew my life had changed. Jasper had this way of adjusting his energy to whoever he was with. When we visited friends with puppies, he'd roll and tumble with them like a kid at recess. But when my elderly neighbor, Mrs. Patel, would stop by, Jasper would curl up beside her and barely move, just resting his chin on her feet. It's like he knew. It's like he saw people. Even as he aged, Jasper had a playful glint in his eyes. He couldn't run like he used to, but he still brought me his old ragged lion plush, nudging it toward me with a hopeful wag. Losing him to meningitis was brutal. One day, he was just a little slower than usual. Then the next, confusion set in. He stumbled, whimpered, and by the time we reached the vet, he was already slipping. They told me he wasn't in pain, but I knew. I could feel his fear. I held him in my arms, whispering, "It's okay, buddy. I'm here," as they eased him into rest. He passed away with his head on my chest. I found your website, Don, because I couldn't stop crying. I didn't want platitudes. I wanted to hear from people who knew. I wanted to feel seen in my grief. Your voice, your stories, your community. They helped me sit with the pain instead of running from it. They helped me honor him. Thank you for making space for people like me. Thank you for helping me believe that the love doesn't die, even when they do. With gratitude, Mia Mia, thank you. Thank you for sharing Jasper's spirit with us. What a soul he must have been, adjusting his playfulness and presence like a wise old friend who always knew what someone needed. I want everyone listening to imagine that tiny puppy with the lion toy in his mouth, tilting his head like, "Want to play?" And then, 18 years later, gently curling up beside someone who just needed quiet company. There's a line in your letter that stuck with me. He saw people. I think Jasper saw you too, Mia. All of you. From that teenager with shaky confidence to the grown woman who whispered love into his ears as he left this world. He saw you, and he chose you every single day of his life. And now, you're still choosing him, by remembering, by grieving, and by sharing him with us. To everyone listening tonight, grief is the shape love takes when there's no longer a body to hold. And thanks to letters like Mia's, we are reminded that our dogs may be gone, but the love remains, living on in every memory, every photo, every soft sigh into a pillow. If you're hurting tonight, know this: you're not alone. You're in the company of kindred hearts, dog lovers, and soul companions who get it. Thanks for writing in, Mia. And Jasper, good boy. You were so very loved. Until next time, Don Barnes.
Your love for your pet never fades, and neither should your support. If you're grieving, don't go through it alone. Visit mydogdied.com or call us at 8559252658 and connect with those who truly understand. Healing starts here. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. If you have a story that you would like to tell us, your dog stories at mydogdied.com at gmail.com.